To those who now realize, take note. I feel and believe that God does not forgive you by simply asking him for forgiveness, but by being made of yourself to be implored by his mercy, giving him ultimate remorse, working through the wounds by infiltrating that suffering and transmuting it, being truly forgiving of yourself by acquainting and elaborating with God intimately through a crushed and broken spirit. To be forgiven by God, you must first come to God and find that he forgives you before you can forgive yourself. The reason things with me are good, the reason God made in my grace to bring me into good fruition is because I walked through the fire, and being refined is to be repurchased by God's undeserving kindness and mercies. You can't just steal someone's destiny by trying to mask their energy. First, you need the DNA from God having predestined it to serve him. That means by rewriting and reducing stress levels within your very own DNA. Studies show that someone who works out of compassion, forgiveness, and empathy vibrate on a higher level. You can desire unwillfully and obsess over someone for their light, but it doesn't change your darkness within. You can do witchcraft on someone for being the light. You can use smear campaigns, hate them for it, but nothing you can do can replicate them and their blessings unless you know their sufferings internally. It takes a lot of heart energy to reference forgiveness towards another and a whole lot of love to be a forgiving person. It is your own suffering you have to work through to make light. Rather, it be at the expense of others or yourself. Studies show by working through your past gives you a destiny infiltrating you on a spiritual level to the circumstances that once was, having been prioritized to making the difference. Maybe you can't change the past, but studies show that by working through your past makes it as it was involuntarily altered in destiny's fate, meaning that the past is not perceived in the same way. It's a proven fact God is the only one who can heal psychological drama and emotional pain. Studies show that by healing in God's grace, your DNA is not spun, twisted, or raveled as tight, but it's loosely positioned, having showed proof. Someone who heals in God's grace is less stressed, more exuberant, ambitious, and has joy with a lasting serendipity. You have to move God to be compelled to rewrite your happenstances, to make the visual evidence indifferent from how they were once witnessed, conceiving them in a different perspective. Change your very DNA within you by giving God access to your emotions, worries, stress, and past occurrences. By re-scripting the past, by working through the past and becoming emotionally intelligent, you receive God's forgiveness. Only then can he hand you your destiny.